hi, Bob. I'm just primping
hi.
for your visit. Hi.
Hi. Yes, so nice. Yeah, you know what I do? I bleep the C word and I bleep the T word. And that just gives you an idea of how filthy Jody and David can get on my Thursday show.
Yeah, spicy Jody is spicy, but Bob is a bigger
Spicy
feminist.
Jody, yeah, for sure.
And he
Yeah,
will not have it. Bob Cesca will not have the C word on
What's
his
the
show.
T word?
C. Oh.
You said he
For
bleeps the
boobies?
C word?
The T word? Well, it's the T word is the synonym for the C word. We can put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very popular.
It rhymes with what Darth Vader, hard of hearing Darth Vader yells.
Oh, what?
What?
TW.
Yes, got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thank you.
I personally enjoy that word. I think it's funny. Clyde,
I got to talk about Joe
Uncle
Biden
Bob
for
is
a
talking.
second.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of people out there who are concerned about Joe Biden's age as he embarks on his reelection campaign. And I just got to remind those people that it was Joe Biden 2 months ago who completely outflanked the entire Republican Congress, the entire Republican caucus on live national television in prime time regarding Social Security. That's never been done before. Yeah. So anyone talking about, oh, well, he's old and he's got cognitive issues or anything like that, that is absolute BS.
Yeah. Watch his speech yesterday. You're like, where's the decrepit old guy? He was on it.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I see him, he's, seems
yeah,
sharp.
Exactly. Well, I mean, a couple of things here. First of all, running with the backdrop of the White House is always a positive thing. Incumbent president, there's no other Democrat better positioned to win the White House in 2024 than the guy who's actually living in the White House right now.
Right.
There's that. Plus,
I'm Andrew Shepard, and I am president.
Yeah. Well, there's never, we've had presidents who are, whatever it is, 30 years younger than Joe Biden, who didn't outflank the Republican caucus on live national television in prime time, which Joe Biden has, indicating that Joe Biden knows how to do this job. Yeah. He knows how to run circles around the Republicans on the Hill. And
by the way,
that's what we need. We need someone who can continuously own these people, can continuously pants the Republicans on the Hill, and Joe Biden has shown that he can do that. And it was just 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's not like it was 5 years ago.
Yeah. I didn't mean to American president over you. Some people speak jive. I speak American president. Okay. Just saying. It's a famous line. Okay. By the way, somebody said amazingly they did not wait until the end of the Bob Cesca show to announce Tucker's firing, and you said the universe is on my side this week. Us too. I was not on vacation. It happened while Allison Gill was here in hour 3. It was very exciting. Right?
Yeah, technically, I tricked the universe because I actually was doing a podcast right before that news dropped. It just wasn't my podcast. So the universe was like, oh, look, Cesca's doing a podcast, and we're going to drop some big news right after it. Ha-ha. And it turns out, ha-ha, to you, universe. It wasn't my show. It was another show. It was a show called Friends from Work with Rick Shue and Freakbase, and we were talking about comic book movies.
Yeah,
so
yes, I can't wait to listen, because you tweeted, here's my eulogy for Tucker Carlson. By eulogy, I mean relentless trolling, which I can't wait to listen to your show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, your initial thoughts when you heard this.
Oh, I was so sad.
So sad.
It's such a shame. Yeah, I called for sending Tucker Carlson pictures of luggage and black roses. I think that might be a pro. Since he's got to move out of his office, why not help him out by sending him some luggage? It couldn't happen to a better person, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's proven duplicitous. He says one thing off the air, says another thing on the air. And that, I think, indicates the centerpiece, other than, the bigotry and white supremacy. One of the centerpieces of Tucker Carlson's thing is he's an empty vessel into which all varieties of disinformation and awfulness can be pumped by a writer's room or, newsroom. So I think with Tucker Carlson all along, he's just been this mouthpiece for the worst nonsense and disinformation that we've heard, whether it's anti-masking, anti-vaxxing, whether it's white supremacy, replacement theory, just flagrant racism.
Yeah.
This is all, I mean, Tucker has no core values. Tucker will say whatever you ask him to say. It's like, he's like Ron Burgundy. Whatever shows up on the teleprompter, he's going to say those words.
Go
that's him.
Yourself, San Diego. That was his sign off would have been had he been given the last show.
Yeah. I'm surprised that never happened with Tucker, because no one ever pranked him with the teleprompter, and they should have while he was still there.
Yeah. It's and also just Russian talking points. You said I bet Glenn Greenwald's agent is on the phone with Fox News lobbying for Tucker's time slot. I mean, it's
yeah. And that's the other thing. They can replace him very easily. They could stick Brian Kilmeade in there and give him the same things that Tucker Carlson would have said, write the same script. In fact, whatever they had prepped for Monday night, they can just reuse that whenever they get the next person in, because the next person who comes in is going to be another soulless drone who can be filled with all of this Fox News nonsense, this agenda-driven, far-right MAGA ridiculousness. I don't think, I mean, Tucker Carlson wasn't as bad as Bill O'Reilly. A lot of people are saying that whoever's replacing Tucker is going to be worse than Tucker.
Right.
But I think Tucker wasn't nearly as awful as Bill O'Reilly was. I mean, Bill O'Reilly was a terrible, terrible person. And he said terrible things in that time slot.
That's kind of a toss-up
and as
for
bad
me.
as Tucker is, not nearly that bad.
Yeah, well, you actually speculated on Twitter, wow, I wonder if this firing was part of the settlement, the Dominion settlement.
Yeah, it's possible. I think it's the direction this is heading in has more to do with that C word, which, by the way, just to give you a bit of a guest tip here, I would talk to Cliff Schecter. Cliff Schecter is someone said the C word expert, because he did a book in 2008 about John McCain.
Yeah.
And the big breaking news from Cliff Schecter's book about John McCain was that he called his wife the C word.
Oh, wow.
And so it was so much fun that whole election year, seeing Cliff Schecter on all the news shows promoting his book and talking about how John McCain called his wife the C word.